Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allahayinawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shemai, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allahayinawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shemai, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allahayinawa, Yahweh, Achad, Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Yahushai, Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Yahushai, Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Yahushai, Bahasham Chagadash. I want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of great ministers on well, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. As a high spirit wind lawyer. Alright. And today I want to go into a topic going into, self-care. Because, being in America, all right, being in America, you can be negligent of your health. You can be negligent of your mental health, all right, your physical health, your spiritual health, because basically all we're doing is pretty much working. And of course, you might watch videos, you do videos, you might read, and that's a form of spiritual self-care, along with just pleasing Yahweh by Shema Shai, because he commanded us to do so. It said, occupy until I come. But just being in America, it's a deteriorating society. It's not a society that you can naturally sustain yourself just from living here, because the quality of living is shit. The quality of living is shit. In the 1940s, nobody hit the gym. The average person didn't hit the gym, or they had to hit the gym. In the 1940s, nobody was going jogging, all right? You got off work, you ate 3 times a day, and you was probably lean for a pretty much long time, all right? The woman too, There's a picture of the fattest man in America. It was like 1898. He looked like the average guy that works behind the counter now, like the average chubby guy that works behind the counter. But in 1898, that man was the fattest man in America. All right? Which shows you that the health in this country is shit. The quality of life in this country is shit. All right? It's very low grade. It's very low grade. The air we breathe is way inferior to the air that we breathed 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. All right, a lot of people have respiratory illnesses because of the air we breathe, man. There's something called air pollution because of the industries, the nuclear facilities, or just the Esau's buildings in these major cities. All right, the air pollution is horrendous, it's horrible, okay? The quality of life is shit, man. The food is garbage, all right? The plants have all types of pesticides sprayed on it. It's growing in nutrient deficient soil. The meat is processed, and the reality is the #1 cause of death in America is heart disease, which is a result of clogged up arteries, which is a result of eating processed meats and stuff, man. All right, we're nutrient deficient. Our arteries are clogged up. The testosterone is at an all-time low. All right. The testosterone is at an all-time low. It tells you that in Sirach that a man has care of his meat and diet. So you have to have a way of eating, all right, that's outside of the standard American way of eating. The same way foreigners come to America and they still eat the food that's native to their country. They have local shops here that imports food from their country. All right, and we have to have that in regards to the Mediterranean diet, man, as in regards to the Hebrew way. Because you can't just apply the Hebrew way, all right? You can't just apply the dietary law to the standard American lifestyle, standard American diet. You just filter the standard American diet through the dietary law. So you're still pulling up the fast food joints saying no bacon, you know, you're not eating catfish. That everything else is garbage. Your first year or two, you might have been like that, man. But as you evolve in your culture, you understand that we have an actual diet. It's the Mediterranean diet. We have a way of eating. It's the Mediterranean way. Okay. 70% of your diet is supposed to be plant-based. So a lot of us lack context. We weren't taught proportion. Okay. In this society, it's imperative to fast and cleanse because you're going to inevitably have toxins in your body because we live in a polluted world. So it'll behoove you to fast and cleanse anyway, detox anyway, based off your own routine, your own schedule of what works best for you. You know? But self-care is important, man. You know, it sucks to just be too tired to do anything. Sometimes you'll find yourself caught up in that because we're adults, we're lifing, and America tells you that he's going to wear out the saints of the Most High. And there's a reality to that. But you should also have, you know, certain habits about yourself that allows you to free your mind, man. That allows you to de-stress. I think a very the most unknown problem in America is stress. All right, we have a stress culture, and people know that smoking cigarettes is harmful. People know that smoking in general is harmful. People know that comfort food is harmful. Binge eating is harmful. You know, but it's a result of stress, and we're de-stressing. You're de-stressing, man, and you're taking the same country. You're taking the same country that gave you the stress. You're using their tools to de-stress, and it doesn't work like that. The king gave you poison, then he gave you another potion to sober up from the poison. Do you really trust that potion? Okay, I don't either. You see? So one thing we have to do is have a means to de-stress, because I'm learning that that's a very big situation here in America, is stress. And a lot of times us brothers, man, we drink the way we drink, or we might eat the way we eat, or we might be bitter or grumpy or whatever because we're stressed the fuck out. So we, as men, we have to find ways to de-stress. All right? And self-care involves you being a little selfish. You know, a little selfish to where you have to have a routine, and that routine comes first. That 1 hour to yourself is important. You can't sacrifice it. If you want to have longevity, as long as we're here, if you want to be there for your family, you know, for the people you love, you have to sacrifice. You have to carve out a certain time of the day where you just do you. Because our family and the people around us are demanding so much from us that we have to recharge. We like cell phones, man. We like batteries. You give so much to the people around you, even to this ministry. You give so much to this ministry, but how do you charge back up? Sometimes you have to slow down to speed up. You know, it's okay to carve out an hour a day of your time to just do you. Do your thing, you know? Whether it's hitting the gym, hitting the weights, you might do calisthenics, you might just go running, but something is healthy, man. I ran into a brother. I ran into a brother that I hadn't seen in about, I don't know, 5-6 years. It might have been, it was more than 4 years, because it was before the pandemic. But I saw him like 5 years later, maybe 6 years later, and brother was swole. I'm like, bro, I don't remember you looking like that. I don't remember you being fucking buff and shit, man. He was like, yeah, man, I had some things going on personally to where I just decided to hit the gym like every day. So that's been my thing for the past, I want to say 2 years. I forgot how long he had been doing it. He had been hitting the gym like, you know, almost every day for, I don't know, maybe 2 years. And don't let me lie to you at this point as to how long he's been doing it, but he's been doing it for a while. Last thing like a freaking action figure, man. You know, I'm like, man, it's a wonderful thing, man. And it's just self-care. Just brother hitting the gym, but 4 or 5 days out the week, man. And it's one thing to have the aesthetics, but it's another thing to just be mentally on point, man. And it's healthy to replace one vice with another vice, one habit with another habit. Whatever, a lot of us struggle with certain things. We got problems with we got poor habits with our flesh. We have impulses that we battle. Some of it is a thorn in the flesh. But the way we sort of counter that is to have healthy habits, man. You know, a lot of us like to drink liquor, but you can replace drinking liquor with drinking certain teas, man. Put certain herbs in your body every day. Or the way you de-stress, the same way you de-stress off liquor, and you can de-stress from working out, man. You know, there's not to say a brother can't drink liquor, but if you using that, you know, if it's damaging you, man, you know how it is. If it's affecting your life, man, you might want to swap out them habits, man. You know, like me, I like to eat a lot, man. I don't eat as much now. My appetite has been changing, but I'm addicted. You know, if I'm left to my own devices, man, I'm gonna eat a lot of food, man. But sometimes it's a result of just being mineral deficient, man. Sometimes it's just a result of having poor habits. Like, you don't really have a real hobby. You're doing these different things because you don't really have a real hobby, man. You know? But self-care is important, man. And I do videos like this every once in a while because we can't forget to pour into ourselves, man. You know? Like I said, fasting, cleansing, that's part of your self-care. You know, a lot of underlying ailments we have because we have accumulated toxins in our body. You know, we have accumulated stress, whatever it may have you. Because of also when you're exercising, you're de-stressing your body as well. You know, that's pretty much the point. You know, something that was on my spirit while I'm on my way to the plantation, man. But I do hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I'm going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kakadash. And also want to give double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone and well. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Abba, Kom Yahshua, Shalom.